Phishing attacks are one of the most common ways that a bad actor will try to steal your information or install malware onto your devices. But what is phishing, and how does it relate to your cybersecurity? Do bad actors compete in phishing tournaments? And what type of black hoodies and fingerless gloves make for the best phishing gear? So you might have already guessed that I don't actually mean fishing, like with aquatic animals, but phishing, with a PH at the beginning. However, there are actually a lot of similarities between phishing and phishing. So let's revisit phishing. You know, the kind with the fish. For example, when you drop a fishing line into a lake, you attach something that a fish would find enticing, like a worm, to try and get them to take an action. In this case, the action is to take a bite of the lure. What looks to the fish as something that is normal or even amazing and delicious is actually a weapon that fishermen use to catch and damage the fish. A phishing email or message serves the same purpose as the fishing rod, bait, and hook. The message is the fishing rod. The enticing offer in the message is the bait, and the malware is the hook. Depending on the type of malware that is being distributed, the purpose may be slightly different. But most phishing messages are sent with the intent of stealing data, gathering sensitive information, or gaining access to your devices. And phishing attacks are super common. You might be surprised to hear that 9 out of 10 cyber attacks are actually launched using phishing emails. Phishing can sometimes be a game of numbers for bad actors. Sending out hundreds or thousands of phishing emails and messages is extremely easy, and all they need is for one person to click a malicious link or attachment, and they potentially have access to an entire network. Think of it this way. Picture a room with 20 people in it. If every person in that room received a phishing email infected with malware, statistically, one of those people would fall for the scam and potentially let malware into the network. Now imagine a school with 200 students. That's 10 potential opportunities for a bad actor to launch an attack against the school. So, you can see why it's important to pay attention to phishing attacks and learn how to recognize and avoid them. You've likely been sent phishing emails or messages in the past and have just rolled your eyes at them, because a lot of them are actually so incredibly bad that it's not really hard at all to detect them. But that doesn't mean that phishing emails and messages are always bad. They can be quite manipulative, believable, and realistic. They can masquerade as an alert from a video game, your friends on social media, your IT department, or even your teachers. And all that a bad actor needs is for one person to let their guard down, just for one moment, and bam, they're in.